Hey, it's Rose from 106.7 KJUG Country. Welcome. Going to take you on a little tour of the radio station. I know a lot of you have asked to come through, but now since we're in this whole pandemic, we've got to change the way we do things. So this is our virtual tour, and I'll take you along, and you can see what we do behind the scenes in our home, really, for 8 hours a day. Come on. And since we're going inside, I'm going to put my mask on. All right. And over here to our right, we have our admin. We've got Joanna doing traffic. Joanna, say hi to everybody. Joanna said she didn't want me on camera, but guess what? You know me, I'm going to make it so. And this is Ashley over here. And Joanna does all the traffic. Basically what that is, and that entails is getting all the commercials loaded into a log where we can all read what commercials have to play and at what time from the various clients that purchase advertising here at the radio station. Now, it's a big job. Joanna handles 4 radio stations, so it's a lot of detail and a lot of work. And this is our numbers gal right here, Ashley. She handles all the numbers here for the radio station. All the accounting, all the billing, all the, when accounts receivable, the whole nine. She's always very, very busy, and we leave them alone because it's like they don't have time to mess around with us. This station has been in existence for 40 years. It is a heritage country radio station. Many of you have listened. Maybe your mom and dad's listened. Maybe some of your grandparents listened. And some of these pictures on the wall here are evident of some of the shows we've done in the past. This one's from 1983, of course, from Johnny Lee. And you see our old logo, the old jug. We still have the jug. The same jug that we've had all these years is the same jug we have to this day, only it's been repainted and refurbished. So, in any case, we're going to head on over to the general manager's office. I call him El Jefe, which means boss in Spanish. And naturally, he's going to put on a show for us.
Wait a second. You guys said you'd let me know before you just came in.
Well, we wanted to put the surprise element. That's what it's all about right now.
Oh, my
gosh. This is Bill Lynch. He's our general manager. And he spends the whole day basically watching YouTube videos. Look, check out the snake back here.
This is what I do. Somebody has to do it. Somebody's got to
animal right there. The skunk, the spirit animal. I love it. But, he just makes sure that we all do what we're supposed to be doing and just kind of keeps things flowing around here, I guess.
Flowing
smoothly, so as to speak.
Yeah.
So, in any case...
hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. Have a great tour. Hope you enjoy the show.
And as usual, I did make him wear the KJUG Country mask because it is very sporty and nice looking.
Thank you.
Way to model it there, Bill.
All right, you're
Great
welcome.
job,
That's
pal.
$5.
Okay, well, we'll put it on your vacation fund later. All right. So we've got our friend Erin here, Erin Baker, one of our sales reps here, and her job is to basically help the local business community with their marketing plans and helping them create an advertising plan that'll work for them with KJUG Country and our other stations, our sister stations here in the building. And so what does that entail? Oh, can you give us a little
Yeah, we go into different businesses, whether it's a cold call or a lead or through networking, and just kind of see what they need for business plans and marketing and kind of help them and hold their hand along the way, devise a perfect plan that's tailored to exactly their needs, which station, who they're trying to target, and we help them create the commercial and the plan for the year and get them on air.
Lots of details go into this job. I mean, from start to finish, there's a lot of information that has to get passed through the right departments in order for something to happen around here, but it works the way it's supposed to, so it's great. And over here we've got Tracy. This is Tracy.
Hi.
And she's also another one of our account executives here, and she does a great job. And so tell everybody about your job and what you love about doing what you do. You can, and I'm going to step back.
I love getting to meet new clients. I love watching their businesses grow. It's always exciting here at Momentum Broadcasting. Every day is a new day and a new fresh face. And I love the crew that I work with. And it's a great job to have.
It's very social. That's the thing that she loves about the job, because it really is. I mean, we're around a lot of people for the most part. Obviously, this past year has been a little different, the way we've had to do things. you know, and that's why we're doing this virtual tour right now. But we do want you to know what goes on here and how we get things done. We're still getting things done. We might have to do things a little differently because of the pandemic, but we are still getting it done as best as we know how. And of course, we encourage you to support our local businesses, people here that are still working hard to keep their businesses open and keep you know, doing curbside and keep, you know, doing takeout and that kind of thing. So just highly encouraging you to support our local businesses here in the South Valley. Now we've got our general sales manager here. This is Amy Kermeyer-Moore, Miss Amy.
Hi.
She basically keeps Erin and Tracy and Oriana in line, basically. That's been, no, I'm
She's
just,
our Madam Momentum.
she's Madam Momentum. She's probably been here the longest out of anybody, right? Am I right?
Yes, I'm an antique.
She's been here for how many years, Amy?
I was talking to Bill about it the other day. I think over 35.
See, there you go. She's a long timer. She's been here a long time. She knows where all the skeletons are hid. But
I've got stories for
oh
days.
man, you know what? She's got some fun stories, and this is the thing I love about radio and what we do here is there are some really fun stories and things that the station historically has done that no other station has done.
Nobody.
Like the one time where y'all just got out there and got in the shape of an American flag.
Oh gosh, that was
That was-
awesome.
Somebody just shared a picture of that recently
Oh,
on
yeah,
social
and
media.
Grassroots marketing, and I mean we've done so many trips with our clients to concerts, to Giants baseball. We've done a lot of fun things for our clients over the years.
And that's what we love about what we do here at Momentum Broadcasting and at 106.7 KJUG Country. Amy works really hard just to keep you know, the sales up, and that's how we pay the bills around here. We got to keep the lights on, right?
Yeah,
Keep the
this is
stations
true.
going and keep everybody gainfully employed around here. So her job is to make sure that, you know, the goals are met for each quarter, and they work really hard in this department, and I will say that. And our job is a little bit different, and our job is to take that message that we get for the various clients and to convey that message to you so that you can know about some of these amazing businesses here in our South Valley and the great stuff that they do. So we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get back into the studio. I'll introduce you to some other folks here. Our program director, Rick McNeil, is a great guy. I've worked with him. Actually, I've known him. We've been friends for over 30 years. We worked together back in the day, as they say, at Kino. He was at 96 FM. I was at 13 Kino. And that's how we basically met each other. But here we are 30 years later, and we're working together again. And it's just so much fun. I love working with Rick. So we'll go check him out in a second, and I'll introduce you to him. But we're going to come around here. This whole area is our sales, I call it the bullpen. But it's our sales staff in this area here. Hang on, let me get a little hand sanitizer here for good measure. All right, and then we're gonna, this is our kitchen, by the way. This is where we do our lunches. Gotta have that early morning coffee when you come in, the first cup of coffee when you come into this place. It's right here. Gotta heat your lunch up, it's right here. Or you gotta refrigerate it so it doesn't spoil, it's all right here. But this is where we congregate on occasion to have a quick bite to eat. This is a little conference room right here. I love that we don't have to touch anything, the lights go on automatically. Boom. Oh, the magic. But this is a mini conference room. And on occasion, we'll have, if an artist comes by, which we haven't had any artists come by during the pandemic because just for everybody's safety. But once we get ready to gear up and do that again, you'll see maybe a few performances here in this small room. We've got a much bigger room, though, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, on to see Rick. Okay. And now, this is the amazing, pay no attention to the guy behind the curtain, Rick McNeil.
Rose Ortega.
Yes!
What's going on?
He's our program director. And basically, all the amazing contests and fun things that we do at the radio station and all the great music that we play, he is the guy responsible for
Taking credit for everybody else's great ideas.
That's it. That's
Yep.
what he does.
That's what I do best. I've built a career out of doing that.
No, that's baloney. He actually does an amazing job, and we just love the work that he's doing here, and we love the fun contests that we get to do, like when we bring you the when we did the big KJUG Prime Days. Remember we did
Sure,
that?
giving
That was a
away
lot
the
of
wish
fun.
list.
So he comes up with these ideas.
And right now we're doing Christmas wishes, which is going through quite a lot of mail. And in between doing that, we're working on music. We listen to a lot of songs that come in, spend a lot of time. Rose and I have been doing this I've been here for 6 years now, and you've been here for
8.
8 years. It's amazing.
Going on 9.
That's the great thing about KJUG is that a lot of people here have enjoyed working together for a long time. True story, our general sales manager has been here for 57 years. And
She just got through saying over 30, but
yeah, well, 57 is definitely over 30, so.
yeah, this is true.
But anyway, every day when you turn on the radio, there's music there. So every day we have to work ahead on more music. And so we listen to a lot of it, choose some great stuff, and tell you a little bit about country music news. Rose does quite a lot of that on her show. And also make sure that we don't forget our classic songs with the classic cut of the day that Rose does every day at 2 o'clock. And some of your requests on the drive-through lunch too.
That's always my favorite part, is being able to play your songs that you asked me to play. Thanks for taking the time, because
Yeah,
I came in here to bother you. He's also planning ahead for next year. So that's the great thing, is that we're always looking forward, looking ahead to what we're going to be doing next. I mean, we might be in the middle of Christmas right now, but we're also planning for spring and summer and fall of next year. So
That's right. We're working on Easter right now, looking for a rabbit costume for Chad. It's a little bit difficult, but I think we're going to find one.
yes, we got to continue the search for that rabbit costume for Chad.
I'm going to Dress Barn this afternoon, and we'll see what we can find.
I love it. All right, that's Rick, our program director. And in this office here is Randy's. Randy is also the program director for Hits 104.9 and 97.5, my 97.5 FM. And he's not here right now. He might even be in his studio. We might be able to catch him at work right now. So come on through. Let's see. Are we going to catch him in there? Yes. No, Chad's in there. We got Chad in here.
What's going on, guys?
So rumor has it that Rick is going to look for an Easter bunny suit for you to wear this coming Easter, because we are planning for Easter after all. So, he says he's going to Dress Barn to find you.
It's got to be a big Easter bunny outfit. That's all I know.
All right, so he's on a mission, just to let you know.
Perfect.
So, this is Chad. Chad, of course, does evenings at 106.7 KJUG Country, and he also pinch hits here at Hits.
Yeah.
And he just does a lot of work throughout the entire station, and so he does news, of course, for KJUG, and you'll also hear him on the air. So, you've been here for quite some time. How many years have you been here at KJUG?
Oh man, for KJUG, I've been back since 2005. So yeah, been here
A
since
few.
2005. Yeah, just a few years.
15 years to be exact.
October 31st, 2005.
Nice. Well, it's good to see you, Chad. We haven't seen much of each other because, we're masked up most of the time. And, of course, I'm away from you, so, But in any case, good to see you, Chad.
You as well.
All right, buddy. Nice hair growth there on the face. I love it.
Mask gets all messed up at times.
He looks like a mountain man. I call it a flavor saver, y'all. All right, so in here is where all the magic happens, y'all. And let me just turn the light on. Okay, this is where I hang out for the most part, but this is KJUG. And this is where you'll find me doing my work from 10 to 3. And so this is it, the mixing board. Here's where our music is, commercials on this side. Stuff that I need to talk about, my talking points are right here. Here's the phone that I answer when you call. And this is a Vox Pro. What we do with this thing is we record you when you call in, which is a pretty cool little machine. So, really handy. That way, if I can catch you all excited when you win a prize, I can play that back on the radio later. So, good times. That's what we do here at KJUG. So, let's head on over. And this is 99.7 Classic Rock. And, of course, we have Dana's on in the midday right now. But this is Mike Pesto. And, he says, come on in. All right.
Hello.
Howdy, Mr. Mike.
How's it going?
Good. We're taking a little tour here. Mike
I see
Pesto
that.
from My 97.5 mornings. And, we're just taking a little tour and talking a little bit about what everybody does here. And now he used to work for KJUG. He was on the air at KJUG for a little while. And then He carved out this morning position for himself here at My 97.5 FM. He's doing a great job. Tell everybody what it is about your job that you really, really enjoy.
The thing I like most is the interaction that we have with the community, especially with the live morning shows that we have and all the day parts that we have. That we have our phone banks wide open typically. Sometimes we busy them out when we got some other things that we need to do. But you can always reach out to us on all the phone lines. We love hearing from you, things going on in the community that we need to know about. But most of us, it's just one of us in a studio at a time, so we can't possibly know everything. So the more you let us know about what's going on, things that are important to you, we live here too, so they're important to us.
Very good. It's true. And the community interaction is really, really important with the kind of work that we do as well, because this is our hometown. This is our community. This is where we live. And this is where we go to church. This is where we do all of our grocery shopping. This is where we do everything. And so if there's something happening in the community, we certainly want to know about it. And we also, more than anything, want to know how we can help. So thanks for the great work you do. We know you do a lot in the community. I've always seen you out there doing stuff with various local organizations. So
And thanks, Rose, and you as well with all the things that you do too.
thanks. It's always fun. Love it. All right. Thanks, Mike.
You got it.
All right. Now let's head on over to C. That's our production studio here. So production, basically, what that entails is just creating commercials. Those are created right in here. And so this studio is where we do a lot of our commercials, our production, and this studio as well. But the wizard behind that studio, our production director, happens to be none other than
Rosie.
Mike O'Neill.
Rosie Rose.
So Mike, tell everybody a little bit about production, your production director. Well, he's also on the air as well, so you'll hear him on the air on My 97.5. He does an amazing job. He's a radio broadcast veteran for many years. He knows what he's doing.
About 42 years now.
See, a long time. So tell everybody a little bit about production and kind of how that works.
Basically, Rose, what we need to do is we need to brand our clients. I mean, when our clients come to us, they want us to find a way to cut through the clutter of our listeners' daily lives by telling some kind of a funny story or just something that gets your attention, because we have to build something called top of mind awareness. When it comes time, you're hungry, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it, and there it is. Or, you know, Red Robin, yum, whatever. We're not automatons, but if you're in the queue because of the commercials we do. We get our clients in the queue when it comes time for sneakers, for a new car or whatever. If you're not aware of that client, you won't choose them. We're getting in the queue, and that's basically what we do.
And you do a great job. Mike is always the wizard back there in the production studio, coming up with some new ideas on how we can present and do these brands and, you know, market our clients. So,
Well, thank you.
great job. Thank you. And over here to our right is our morning
Oh,
guy,
hi, Rose.
Drew.
I'm just doing some research for my next award-winning show,
Oh,
5:30 to 10 on KJUG.
we love it.
How's it going, Rose?
It's going great, you know. I came here specifically to, oh, hang on, we got bunny ears behind you here.
Oh,
The
yeah.
GM, you know.
I'll have to talk to the owner about that one.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, the one thing that I do love about hanging out here at Drew's desk is he's got all kinds of toys and cool stuff, like your
do.
little bass there. Like, I like that
Yeah,
guy.
you know?
See?
See,
This is where all the fun happens, y'all.
yeah, I'm not sure how to turn it off, so
Oh, well. Let him
edit,
sing.
Ray, edit.
Don't edit him out. I love him. No, Drew does a great job, you know, engaging with the audience and just kind of keeping you guys up to speed on what's going on at KJUG Country. He keeps it fun. He keeps it interesting. He keeps the contesting going. He loves doing the giveaways, right?
We do, and we do a lot. You know, the community, I heard Mike talking about the community, and that's a really important part. But in the morning, we're just the opening act for Rose. So if you go to a comedy show or a concert, you know, you got the ones that get you ready. But that Rose comes up after us, and that's what really gets us home.
Oh, well, it's getting deep in here right now.
Who's all wearing their boots today, kids?
Yeah, I hope the thigh high. In any case, nice opening act. I like that. Keeping the audience warmed up for Rose. I love it. and we have got promotions. Now,
Morning, Rose.
good morning, Tony. So this is Tony, and he basically handles, he handles all our promotions. And the job here is when we go out and do our dog and pony show, he makes sure all the details are handled specifically to that, what we're doing. So it's a lot of details that go into that job. So tell everybody a little bit about your job in promotions and what it entails.
A lot of times when you think of promotions, you think of us when we're out on location. Clients will have us come out and do a remote, and that's a remote broadcast. And so we're basically broadcasting live on location. And of course, we're the prize department. So anytime you get a sticker, pop socket, a CD, a Viking Dave mask, a KJUG mask, Taylor Swift t-shirt, a backpack, it's all coming through this department. And that's just to kind of get a nice little buzz, and everybody loves free stuff.
Oh yeah, who
So
doesn't?
we're the prize department.
It's a great department, y'all. And if you'll look on his wall, look at all the great concerts, the shows. I mean, these are all things that, you know, he's had to work on the details of each and every one of these shows. I mean, this is just a handful, but there's probably many, many more that didn't make it up on the wall just yet.
And they'll start again next year, we
Yes!
believe. Concerts.
We're hoping for next year, guys. And let me just show you this really, oh, look at Chad's desk. Hang on, this is so cute. Chad even brought his little lunch pail. See how cute that is? We love Chad. Got a big C for Chad. All right, that's his desk. And then there's my desk, which is pretty messy. But messy just means it's busy, so that's what we got going on here at my desk. Now, I wanted to show you this room because I know a lot of people aren't aware of it. Some of you have been invited here and have come through and were able to see a show in here, and we're hoping at some point maybe we'll get to have some more folks come through and do some things again. This is our conference room, and when we have meetings, we generally meet in here.
Okay, so, hey, Rose, you know, we want to hear a little bit about how you get into the business. So, first off, where do you come from? Are you from around here originally? Or?
Born and raised in Fresno, California. Went to high school, Roosevelt High School in Fresno. Graduated class of '76. And how I got involved in broadcast, it's like, I can't say it was by accident. I really believe your steps are ordered in life and you don't even realize it. But I've always been a talker my entire life. And I remember my parents telling me, Rosemary, be quiet. Rosemary, be quiet. Because I talked and I sang all the time. So I guess I was a born little entertainer. But I kind of got involved in nightclub work, nightclub DJing. And that's kind of where it started. And this is when you were mixing with turntables. Now it's digital. Everything's digital. But I did it old school, as they say, and so I was a nightclub DJ for a little while. And then once I got out of that whole scene, I decided I wanted to do something different. And a friend of mine suggested that I go apply at a radio station. So I said, but I don't have radio experience. They said, but you do have experience speaking to the public, and you do have experience with music. So that is experience. And I said, well, okay. So I went and applied. Didn't think I'd get the job or anything of it, but I wound up getting an interview, and the guy really liked how I sounded. He liked how I presented myself, and he said, look, if you're willing to come in here, we'll train you, and when I have an opening for an on-air position, I'll hire you. Which was really shocking to me, but I was like, yeah. So I was there every day. I was very diligent about that. When I had that opportunity, that door got cracked open, I was there every single day, learning everything I could about this business, and that's what set me apart, and that's how I wound up getting my first on-air position. I never had to work overnights. I always worked in the midday or mornings later on in my career as I gained more experience on the air. I started working mornings. I did work mornings at Soft Rock 98.9 for almost 11 years. It was Brady and Rose in the morning. I've worked at many stations all over Fresno, and even in South Florida. I worked at country station there, and also oldies and adult contemporary radio in Miami, Florida. And then I came back to Fresno, worked at Soft Rock, and here I am working for Momentum Broadcasting. This is we're going on my 9th year. I am super thrilled to be here. Love working at Momentum, and they're just good to me here, and I just love the people I work with and the kind of work I do. And really, it's about my listeners. I love people. and I care about people. People may not be so kind on social media on occasion. I don't know why. It's like maybe you just don't know me. But those of you that do know me, you know that I care about you. And that's pretty much what sets, I think, me apart from a lot of people, is that I really do care. And so I'm just grateful. It's a great job, and I love it. This is our music lounge, our Bud Light Music Lounge here at Momentum Broadcasting. And many different recording artists come through this room and do their performances. A lot of them on radio tours. Radio tours is when an artist is starting out and they are coming to do some of their new music, to get you acquainted with their songs, and what they do and who they are as an artist. And so a lot of these folks that are on this wall here, which you'll see a lot of big names, weren't always big names. They started out doing the radio tours, just like what I was talking about. Many of them have come through here and done their radio tour shows. Of course, this has only been in existence for a few years, but there are some new ones that are going to be, like Dan and Shay. Let's face it, Dan and Shay's been through here I don't know how many times, and they've done shows for us, and now they're really big. I mean, they've won CMAs and, Billboard awards and People's Choice Awards, and you name it. They've just done an amazing thing with their career. We had Hunter Hayes. Hunter Hayes is on the wall. Of course, Hunter Hayes, we just had him for a show out in Porterville. I want to say it was last year sometime. And it was amazing. We had such a great time. And so this is what we do, or where we are when we do our live shows here at the radio station. We'll have recording artists come by and visit with us. Sometimes you'll see us go live on social media with some of these shows, and it's always a joy to have them come through and visit. So in any case, this is the end of my tour. I just want to say thank you for taking a moment to review and check this out and share it around with your friends. That way people can see what we do here and, kind of see behind the scenes. And that's pretty much it. So I'll take my mask off now. I'm not around any people. And I just want to say thank you for listening. We do appreciate every single one of you. Without you, there's no us. And so we can't thank you enough here at KJUG and at Momentum Broadcasting. Have a wonderful holiday season and a great year ahead.